Hello, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing something different. We are going to be ranking every single ER character. Now listen, I've seen these done before, but never for ER, and I thought I'd give it a shot. I made this tier list. If you want to use it, I'll put the link in the description below. I will discuss the characters as I go through them. We have 68 here. There's 15 seasons of the show, so there's quite a bit. But yeah, let's just get into it because this is gonna be a while. So for the different tiers are, number one is best of the best, which means my all-time favorites, best characters in the show in my opinion. Next is great. They're not my favorites, but they're still really good. They're great. Period. Next is good. They're good. They're not my favorites. They're not even great. They're just good. Next is meh, which means okay, fine, don't really care about your character, but I don't hate you either. And the last one is electric chair because you're terrible and I don't like you. So yeah. So let's just get into the characters. We have this character I don't even know the name of. He went out with Abby and then he just disappeared. I'm gonna say meh. Cause like I don't hate him. Like he doesn't deserve the electric chair. I just never really cared about his character. So yeah. Next is Abby. I have mixed feelings about this because Abby is such a great character, but at the same time, there were points in the show where she annoyed me so much. Like towards the end of the show, I really loved her. And when she first appeared, I really enjoyed her character, but in the middle, there was a lot. Especially her relationship with Carter. I never shipped them. I never liked them together. So that whole season and storyline I just did not care about. I'm gonna put her in great because she is one of my favorite characters. No. But she is not best of the best because of some downfalls. But I still love Abby. I think she's great. Okay, next is Haley. So Haley is pretty much, I'm pretty sure she's the only character that has appeared in every season, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, but she was there from the beginning all the way to the end. Loved her. Like, I'm not gonna put her way up high because the nurses didn't really get storylines. I wish they got storylines, but they just didn't. They were just there mostly. Haley did have that storyline towards the end where she got fired by that one chick. I don't even know her name. Or, well, Sam fired her, and then that was a whole thing. But then she came back a few episodes later, so I don't really know. I'm gonna put her in good because there's nothing she like did to be all the way up in best of the best or great. She just wasn't given the storylines for that. Not her fault, just the writer's fault for not giving the nurses storylines. Next is this guy. He was on Pretty Little Liars, the actor was. He was a doctor in there too, I'm pretty sure. But they just kind of threw him in there. I think it was the last season. Neela was his mentor, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. And there was nothing special about him. I don't remember there ever being anything drastically important about his character. So, because of that, I'm gonna put him in meh. Oh, what? Well, is he better than this guy? You know what? No, I remember more about this guy than I do about him, to be honest. So, meh. Next is this here. Oh, okay, electric chair. I'm sorry, this chick, she's the actress from SVU. No, she was the worst. I'm not gonna say the worst character, but she was the worst. Every time she was on screen, I was just annoyed. I just no. Like, it's a no from me. No. She annoyed me so much. She made my blood boil. She unintentionally stole Carol's engagement ring. Oh my god, I can't even think. I'm pretty sure her whole relationship with Mark was just awful. I didn't see the point of it. I get maybe it was a rebound from Susan, I'm thinking, if I'm thinking correctly. But yeah, there was nothing enjoyable about her character. I was so glad when she left. No, just no. Yeah, she was the worst. Okay. Next is Carol. Ugh. Like, don't come for me, but I think I'm gonna put her in great and not best of the best. There were times when Carol annoyed me so much. And I prefer Abby to Carol, actually. So I'm gonna put her below Abby. I did love Carol, and I loved her relationship with Doug. I loved that romance. I still think it's the best romance of any medical drama ever. And it's gonna be forever iconic and remembered. And that's amazing. But her character individually, I found extremely annoying at times. But then there's other times where I really loved her character, so it's kind of a in-between thing. But I can't put her in best of the best because that's not right. So she's not going in best of the best. She's going in great. Next is Kim. Honestly, I would put her in electric chair, but that's just mean, so I'm gonna do... Well, does she belong in meh or electric chair? Because, well, no, I'm gonna put her in meh, because she never did anything that, like, annoyed me a lot. She just annoyed me slightly. It felt like an excuse of a storyline. It felt like they just wanted to give Carter another love interest, and that's what she was kind of there for. I don't understand why he needed to have a love interest every single season. Genuinely, he really didn't. And I did not care for her. I'm assuming they broke up after off-screen, because after the show ended. Because in the series finale, they did not look like they were doing great. I felt like she was revolved around herself. I honestly felt like she did not care about Carter at all. If we're being completely honest, she only cared about him if she got what she wanted. So, no, she's going in meh. I know she should be in electric chair after that rant I just went on, but no, she's going in meh. Next is Neela. Neela I have mixed feelings about, because when she first appeared, I did not like her. Then I grew to like her. And then I disliked her again. And by the end, I just didn't care about her character anymore. It just had been too much ups and downs for me. The way she treated Ray was so shitty. She basically strung him along while she dated all these other guys, and that really annoyed me because I love Ray. Honestly, I'm thinking about doing good. Top of good. Above Haley, because Neela actually had storylines. But I don't know if she's in great, because there's just times where I could not stand the girl. Honestly. There's other times I loved her, so it's like... But I also feel like her and Carol are kind of on the same level for me. So it's like... Is she good or is she great? I don't know. This is stressful, honestly. Is she good or great? You know what? I don't think she's great. I'm gonna put her at top of good, because Carol had more... I don't know, but is Carol in great then? Because I'm confused. now. I'm confused because I think Carol and Neela are on the same level in a sense. No, wait, no, they're not. Okay, I'm gonna keep it as it is. I don't know though. This is really stressful because I do ship her and Ray so much, but that's also nothing to do with her character individually. But neither does Carol. I said that about Carol and Doug too, so am I being hypocritical? I'm so... You know what, no, Abby and... Now I'm looking at it, I'm like, Abby and Carol are better than Neela. Like, if I'm looking at it, like, does Carol belong at top of good? No, that doesn't feel right. Okay, we're gonna keep it as it is. If I change my mind, which I probably might change my mind. You know what? No, I'm not changing my mind. I'm keeping it as is, and we're just gonna go with it. Okay, this character, I feel like she just kind of disappeared. I don't even know her name. She was in that car accident with Luca, that whole like backwards episode that was just confusing as hell. And then she disappeared. I don't know if it was ever explained where she went, but yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna put her in meh. She's better than Kim. Is she better than this guy? I don't even know. I don't remember her character at all. But yeah, because I don't remember anything else about her character besides she flirted with Luca, they got in the car accident, and then she disappeared. Like, she's alive, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she's alive. But I'm just confused, dude. This is stressful. Okay, this guy, Harold, I think his name is. He was funny. Like, I'm not gonna say he was like the best character. He was there for like a season, then he left. And he didn't even end up being a doctor, did he? He did something like in the science aspect of it. I'm gonna put him in good. Maybe above? No, I'm putting him below Hale. Because he was just there for one season. He was a okay character. I loved when he drove Morris's car. That was so fun. Obviously because he was younger, he was in high school still. Or, well, he graduated early. And yeah, I thought he was fun. At first I wasn't sure. At first I was like, this could be a really extremely annoying character. It just did not turn out that way. He ended up being good, but not great. So next is Luca. Listen, I want to put in best of the best so bad, but I don't know if I can. I can't, because they really like did something to his character that was just, they just like ruined it. The first couple seasons he was in, he was great, and then there's like a season or two where he just became a dick and it made no sense, and then he was back to being his old self again, so it was really confusing. So because of that, I'm not gonna put him in best of the best because he was just horrible for a few seasons there. I'm gonna put him above Carol, but below Abby. Abby's better, but I do think Luca is better than Carol. I mean, Luca was in a lot more seasons than Carol as well, so that makes sense. Next is Susan. I love Susan. You know what? Yeah. Best of the best. Susan is iconic. I love her. I loved her when she appeared in the first 3 seasons, and I was so sad when she left, but of course she came back in season 8, I think, and I loved her still. I still wish her and Mark got together. I loved them, but it's okay. She's still best of the best to me. So yeah. Next is this guy. Meh, I don't really care. He was still better. No, okay. I'm being rude. No, I'm not. He was still better than Kim. He never did anything to like piss me off. He was just there for a few episodes, and he was Carrie's mentor, and then he had the Alzheimer's, I think, storyline, and then he disappeared, never saw him again, so he's going in meh. Banfield, I do not like this character, and I know a lot of people love her. I just don't get it. She was so rude, so disrespectful. Just didn't like her character. There's never really truly any development there. For me, I think people just love her because it's played by Angela Bassett, which I totally understand, but I feel like the character wouldn't even exist if Angela Bassett wasn't playing her. She got too much screen time in season 15. I'm sorry. It was the final season and they brought in this new character and she got over half the screen time. Didn't understand it. She's going at meh to me. Yeah. I'm not going to an electric chair because she didn't annoy me so much that she deserved to be an electric chair. But she just, like, why? Like, why? Should have been Pratt, but we don't want to get into that right now. Next is Lydia, again, a nurse that didn't get any storylines, so she's on the same level as Haley and good. Yeah, she didn't do anything really besides be there. She was there throughout most of the season, so I enjoyed her character. But again, the nurses didn't really get storylines, so that's where she's going. Next is Frank. Frank wasn't a good human being, let's just be honest. He said really offensive things and things I just can't get over. Yes, he had funny moments, but overall he was just the worst, honestly. I'm putting him in an electric chair. Well, or meh. No, electric chair. Some of the things he said were so offensive. We're not even gonna talk about it. Next, this character that was there for a few seasons as a nurse. The thing is, I don't even know if she's on the level as Lydia and Haley, because she was barely there. So, well, okay, I'm gonna put her on the same level as them because, but I preferred Harold, I think. So I'm gonna put her below Harold. Next is her name Connie? Pretty sure it's Connie. I hope it's Connie. Again, a nurse, putting her on the same level as the rest of them. She was there throughout, I think, every season, or most of the seasons anyway. Again, with Haley, Lydia, Wendy, just there as a nurse, which is sad. She deserved more storylines, but can't always get what you want, I guess. Next is Chaz, I think his name is, Pratt's brother. I don't know. I feel like he was just mad to me. Well, he might be good. No, I feel like he's in mad to me. I enjoyed his character, but he just popped up every so often, and then it was mostly just him and Pratt fighting, so I'm just gonna put him in meh. Maybe the top of meh, honestly, because he was better than the rest of these. But he didn't do enough to be in good for me. Elizabeth. I actually... This is getting so stressful. Okay, so... I feel like I prefer Neela, which is a shock. So I'm gonna put her below Neela. I liked her. I didn't love her. I know a lot of people love her, but she was never my favorite or anything. So she's below Neela. Hope. She was good. She didn't last long. I'm gonna put her below Elizabeth, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think. I mean, she's not above them, but I'm just thinking, are Haley, Lydia, Connie, like, are they above her? Because this is too much. I feel like this is I'm like losing it thinking about all of this. You know what, I'm putting them above her because just because I think that's where they should be. Okay. She's above Harold and she's above Wendy though. Okay, Gallant. Listen, I really did enjoy his character. And then they made him go off to the army and then he disappeared for like a season. Then he came back, he married Neela, and then he disappeared again, and then he just died. So, yeah. I did not care about his marriage to Neela at all. I really didn't. I didn't see the chemistry there really at all, which I know is, maybe some people did, I don't know. I just thought she was way better with Ray. I don't know, I really did enjoy his character though. I'm gonna put him in good because I still think he was a good character. I just feel like he fell off. He like popped up every once in a while and then he just died, which was sad. I won't lie about it, but here, yeah. He didn't do anything to be great. Like, he was just there mostly. But I still thought he was a good guy. He was a good character, but nothing special. Carla, Reese's mom, Benton's baby mama. She really annoyed me. Honestly, this might be mean, but electric chair. She annoyed me so much, and she did nothing to like earn back her like self. Like, I feel bad that she died, but like at the same time she was really doing the most though. Like, she said she was sleeping with Peter to her husband when she literally wasn't, trying to get him to cheat on Cleo. Please stop. And then she was gonna take Reese away from Benton to like another country as well, and she just thought it would be fine. She was basically saying like, oh, why can't you think about me and my life, blah blah blah. But you're literally taking Reese away from his dad, so make it make sense. Next is Ben's sister. I don't know, she was mad to me. She just cropped up every like 10 eps or something. She's better than him, I think. Put her here. Yeah, there. Bob, oh my god. Bob. She was there for like the first season, maybe the second season, and then she just disappeared. Don't know where she went. It was never explained. But I thought she was a decent character for when she appeared. I'm gonna put her on the same level as Wendy because I feel like that was the same situation. Kind of just disappeared. Never really an explanation. Oh, Gant. He really only was in one. Was he in more than one episode? Because he was such a prominent, there was such a prominent storyline with the suicide of Gant and that interlinked with Carter and Fenton. But I think he was only in like a few episodes. But he did have a major storyline with the suicide storyline. Felt bad that he died. We didn't really get to know him well enough to like, you know, have that emotional attachment. So I think good. I think I'm gonna put him right here because he was only in a few episodes, and while I feel bad that he died, like, I don't have any emotional attachment to his character. Okay, Lucy is in hell. Best of the best. Now listen. Some of you might not agree with me, and that's okay, but she is one of my favorite characters of the entire show. I'm still so mad about her ending. The fact that she died in such a brutal way was just so sad. Lucy and Carter are one of my favorite ships of the show, and just one of my favorite ships ever. I love them. I love her. I love the way Kelly Martin portrayed her character as Lucy, and it was really sad that she decided to leave the show. I completely understand why she did, but I just really love Lucy, and I wish she would have stuck around longer. She was only in like 2 seasons, season 5 and 6, but I absolutely loved her character, loved her storyline with Carter. everything about her character. So yeah, she's the best of the best for me. Okay, speaking of Carter, he's right here. He was my favorite in the first few seasons, and then he just dropped off. He became so unbearable. I think it was after his drug addiction, and he was attracted to Abby, and I did not ship him and Abby at all. I did not see the chemistry. I did not see any of that at all. And after that, he was fine. I did not care about his character anymore. I mean, I cared about Carter, but not as much as I did in the beginning. Because he fell off so much, I'm honestly... You know what, I'm gonna put him in great still, but at the bottom of great. So yeah, so I still think he's in great, but he's not best of the best. He could have been, but they ruined his character, so. Jen, oh, she's electric chair. Okay, I haven't been doing these in order. Okay, so she's at top. Honestly, she's... Okay, nobody's as bad as Frank. But, even that picture, like, ew. Okay, she was just the worst. I did not like her. So glad her and Mark broke up. I mean, it was inevitable because it is a medical drama and he was gonna have another romance. So, glad they split up. She literally had the devil child, but, you know, it's okay. No, I didn't hate Rachel. I actually disliked her more than I disliked Rachel, so. Alex, Sam's son. I'm gonna put him in good, actually. Honestly, maybe. Is it above? No, like right here, maybe. I'm even gonna put him above Gallant because I feel like he had more screen time than Gallant did, if we're being completely honest. So, yeah. And even though he did annoy me, I can't really blame him. He had the worst father. I feel like the issues he went through were completely valid. Yeah. This character, I don't even know her name. She was like chief of the ER for like a season, then she just left. I don't know what happened to her. Meh, I guess. She's better than here. Yeah, she was just there, honestly. She's hooking up with that one guy, Lucian, I think. And then, yeah, that was it. Oh, electric chair. Honestly, the worst. I hated Brenner so much. I know a lot of people love him, hate him. Don't see what you like in the guy, but you do you. He just annoyed me so much. I don't understand how him and Neela were ever a thing. It honestly felt like an excuse of a storyline to me, to have them together. That's what it felt like. Jeannie. You know what? I'm gonna put her below Neela, above Elizabeth. Is Elizabeth better than Jeannie? Is Elizabeth better than Jeannie? I don't know. I'm gonna keep it as it is. I think her storyline, the HIV storyline, was so important. And I liked her character. There's points she did annoy me. I didn't like her with Benton or anything. Next is Mark. Mark, I'm gonna put in best of the best. I don't think he's on the level of Susan or Lucy for me, like as favorites, but I don't think he ever did anything to like make me dislike him though. You know, he was consistent, he was a great character, and his death episode is still one of the greatest episodes of television I've ever seen. I love that episode. I obviously don't love that he died, but the way it was created, it was just beautiful. I loved it. It wasn't him dying in a hospital bed. It wasn't him being shot or, you know, he just died naturally, and I thought it was such a beautiful episode. And Benton, I'm gonna put him in great because honestly above Carter, which is shocking, but honestly above Carol. Maybe right here. There's obviously things he did that I didn't agree with, but there's also things he did that I loved, and I loved his character. I loved the complexity of his character. I thought he was great, and I was really sad when he went, but you know what, it is what it is. Gates, meh. Could not care less about the character. Actually, he's not as bad as these two. Well, put him right there. Listen, he was fine like the last season, but he was so egotistical, he was so arrogant, and it never seemed to change. His relationship with Neela was horrific, and I didn't mind him with Sam. I thought they were kind of cute. Jing Mei, I'm gonna put her in great, honestly. Maybe, I think above Benton. You know what, yeah, I loved her character. I loved when she showed up again in season 6, I think. She was great, loved her. And I was sad to see her go, but I understood why she did. Oh, this character, Carrie's first girlfriend. I actually just got done binging Outer Banks season 3, so very different characters, but I'm gonna put her in meh. She never did anything to like go above and beyond that. I'm gonna put her here though, because she still did have a storyline compared to some of these characters that had 0 storylines and were more annoying. Lucian, honestly, I started out hating Lucian. I just did not like his character. He felt like a replacement for Elizabeth, and I was just not about it. And then I actually grew to like him. I thought his thing for Neela was weird, but he was a good character. So yeah, I'm gonna put him in good. I'm not gonna put him like super high or anything. Maybe above Gant. Yeah. Above Gant, but well, actually I'm gonna put the Gant at the bottom, which I know is kind of bad, but like these characters had more lines and more well, not storylines, but like they did more essentially than Gant did. This character, I don't even know who this is. Like, I literally had to look it up. I literally had to look up the character. Going through the character list, I didn't even know who he was. He's one of the new interns in season 15, I think, or 14, I think. I don't know. And he, like, I'm not gonna put him in an electric chair. He never did anything to me in an electric chair. I just don't genuinely remember him, so he's just going at the bottom of meh, because, like, I genuinely couldn't remember anything he did, so yeah. Dr. Coburn, the OBGYN, she's fine, I guess. I'm gonna put her in good, because she never did anything to well, well, then I am gonna put her in good too. Well, no, because she didn't do anything. She didn't do anything to be in good, really, like, if we're being honest. So we'll just put her in meh there, I think. Because she never did anything, really, to be in good, so put her in meh. Yosh, who was a nurse, and then he disappeared, so it was like when Lydia left, I think he like left too. I'm gonna put them on the same level as then, the nurses. Because again, I wish she had storylines, but they just didn't give nurses storylines, so that's the way it is. Jerry, great. I'm sorry. Well, honestly, best of the best. You know what? We're putting Jerry in best of the best. I don't even care. Jerry is iconic, and we love Jerry, so we're putting him in best of the best. Archie Morris. In the beginning, I did not like him. Ended up loving him by the end of it. He became a great character, and I genuinely love Morris. And his friendship with Abby and Pratt was just great. So I'm gonna put him in great, because I don't think he deserved to be in best of the best, but I'm gonna put him at the bottom of great. This character that had a crush on Abby and then fell into the ether. He literally, I don't remember anything after that, so he's going in meh. Okay, why am I putting, Okay. Dr. Morgenstern, meh. I just didn't care, really. Susan's sister, electric chair. I don't even care. She just annoyed me. I really wish Susan would have kept her daughter. Anna was only in like one season, and I did like her character, but there was nothing great about her character either, you know what I mean? She was kind of, I thought she was gonna have a romance with Carter. I didn't ship them, but I thought that's what was gonna happen. Yeah, I'm gonna put her in good, because there's nothing she did like wrong. Like I did like her character, she just left a little too soon. Maybe above Alex. Yeah, above Alex. This character, I don't even know the name of. He was so annoying, but like also a comedic genius at the same time. So I'm probably good. I mean, he's not great or anything, but maybe like right below the nurses. Yeah. Well, is Lucian better though? No, he wasn't as funny as this guy. Harper, I don't really care about Harper. She was there for 2 seconds and then dipped. Oh my god, I forgot to put Dale on this list. Dale is electric chair. I'll say that right now. Dale is electric chair. Dale is electric chair. This is the worst character. Gates's daughter or stepdaughter, meh, don't really care. She was never really in the picture anyways. She's never really there besides being Alex's friend and the whole storyline with Gates. She was fine, did nothing special. She was there. Pratt, honestly, well, okay, that's pushing it. I was gonna say best of the best, but in the beginning he really pissed me off, so he can't be in best of the best. Because that would be hypocritical. Great though, I think I'm gonna put him below Luca. Yeah. He was great, and I was so sad when he died. I'm still not really over that. I still believe he should have been chief of the ER. It would have been great, but of course it had to, you know, happen because the writers have to throw something in there every once in a while, so yeah, but I'm still upset about it. This character that had a crush on Gates and then pursued him while he was with Sam, I'm pretty sure. Meh. Don't care. Yeah, she really annoyed me, so she's going there. Sam, best of the best. Sam is in best of the best. Do I prefer Lucy or Sam? Sam. I think Sam is my all-time favorite ER character. I really do. I love Sam. I think she's great and iconic, and I love Linda, who plays her. I've seen her in so much, the actress, and yeah, I love Sam. I really do. There's nothing that I can think of off the top of my head where I'm like, oh, why did she do that? She always, you know, was iconic, and I loved her, and she was such a great character, and she went through so much, and she still came out a badass, so I love that. Oh, Abby's mom, played by Sally Field. Very great actress. I put her in mad though, just because she did annoy me at times. A lot of times. But maybe even the top of, nah. Well, no, no. I feel like that's maybe a stretch. Maybe down here. There. I'm putting her there. Morris's girlfriend, she was good. I'll put her in good. But maybe like right there. She never did anything over the top to like win me over. I felt bad when she got shot, but she never really did anything drastic to make me like love her or anything. Oh, this character, Electric Chair. He may be the worst character. No, he is the worst character. He basically slept with Abby knowing she was married. Or, no, not only slept with her, got her drunk. took advantage of her while she was drunk and slept with her, which is basically rape. I mean, it is rape, but they never really addressed that on here. They basically just put it on Abby and said it was her fault. She was drunk. She was clearly intoxicated and didn't know what she was doing. In the morning when she woke up, she didn't even remember, which is rape. So I don't get why they glossed over that and made it Abby's fault. Poor decision on the writer's part. This guy, wait, hold up. Wasn't he already in here? Oh shit. Oh my god, I messed up. Okay, so this was the guy that Abby dated. I put Clemente there. Oops, they look alike. Clemente is honestly an electric chair. He pissed me off so much. He was funny, but he pissed me off. Right there, I guess. Yeah, and then he just disappeared after a season, which was fine. Dave Malucci. I liked him. I did really like him. I'm gonna put him in great, honestly. Yes, he did do things that probably weren't the best, but he wasn't like terrible or anything. Carrie, honestly, electric chair. I'm not even sorry about it. She did my head in. She was so annoying. It's better than I think she's there, honestly. Well, is she that bad though? I feel like these characters need to be below. I feel like she's better than Jen. Why am I? She actually might be at the top of the electric chair just because. Okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense to me now. Al, I felt bad for him when he got HIV, but he was kind of a shitty husband. I mean, like, she cheated too, Jeannie cheated too, but he was really not that great, and we find out that he actually passed away. In the later seasons, we find out from Jeannie that he had passed away, which is sad, but, yeah, I never really was, like, his fan or anything. Meh. There, I think. Yeah. Romano, Robert Romano, Dr. Romano. I know everybody hates him. I don't hate him. I think he was a comedic genius. I loved him. His one-liners were great. And the way he died was just so messed up. First he gets his arm blown off by a propeller, airplane propeller, and then he gets and dies by having an airplane and basically fall on him and blow him up, which is just, it's just terrible. I don't know what the writers were kind of crazy, honestly, for that one, but I'm like honestly gonna put him in great. I think he is great. There, maybe. Well, is he better than Morris? Honestly, maybe. There. Cleo, good. There was times where she annoyed me, but also times where I really liked her character. Nothing to impress me, like that was so amazing, but I didn't hate her or anything. Maybe there. Did I prefer to Neela? Maybe. No, we're just gonna leave it. Doug, great, which I know may be underrated opinion, but I feel like Carter's better than him, but is... No. I feel like Robert Romano may be above Archie. I think he is, honestly. Rachel, meh. Listen, she did my head in. She was too much. She was doing too much sometimes. And she literally had made her baby sister overdose on ecstasy, so let's not even go there, but yeah, I'm gonna put her at the top of meh though, because like there's times where I did really like her character, but yeah. Ray, best of the best. Let's just be honest here. Let's see. There. I loved Ray. I loved him so much. And yeah, and Shane West. I love Shane West also from Walk to Remember. Yeah, he's great. I loved Ray. And then, Anspa. I'm sorry for this picture. This is the only picture I could find. Meh. Like, I just didn't care. He was just there most of the time. And lastly, this girl. I think her name's Harper. Or no, the other girl's named Harper. I don't know this girl's name, but she was one of the new interns, or not interns, medical students in season 15. Meh. Again, with this, like, she was just fine, I guess. Yeah. And that's it. There we are. I feel like this is accurate. There were some people I was debating from great to put in best of the best, but yeah, this is kind of it. My best of the best are Sam, Lucy, Ray, Susan, Mark, and Jerry. That makes sense. I'm putting Jerry in there just because he is iconic. Like, I know he should be on the level of, like, Haley and the rest of them, but he's not. He's iconic. And then Gray, Abby. Like, I want to put Abby in best of the best, but I just can't. I can't bring myself... I just can't bring myself to do it. And I want to. I want to so bad. And Luca, too. But, like, am I putting Mark in there? Like, why am I putting Mark in there? Because I prefer Abby to Mark. So it's like... You know what? We're keeping it like this. We're keeping it like this. I even prefer Carter to Mark at points. But, like, it's, like, overall, though. You know what I mean? So, you know what? We're just keeping it like this. This is too confusing. I'm not changing it because it's already been stressful enough. I've been here for, like, probably over an hour talking about this shit. Yeah. This is my list. This is my tier list. Yeah. That's it. We did it. I did it. Thank you so much for watching this video. We'll be back to Degrassi and Scream Queens next week. I'm sorry I've been taking a little time off just because we had a snowstorm and I just needed a minute. But I thought I'd do this because I do love ER so much and I have not seen anyone talk about it on YouTube, and we need to start talking about ER because it is better than Grey's Anatomy, period. ER is the best medical drama of all time and people need to start recognizing it more. Yeah, but if you enjoyed this video, give it a like because it does help my channel. Make sure you subscribe down below. Leave a comment. What's your favorite ER character? Maybe I'll do ships next. That will be a topic to discuss because ER has some of the best ships and some of the worst ships of all time. So that will be interesting. And if you want exclusive early uncut content from my channel, you can check out my Patreon page down below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
We've been dancing for so long.